How's it going, everyone? My name is Azarus. Welcome back to some more Incredibox. Today we're going to be playing the Wolfgang mod. And I'm sorry for the people waiting on Colorbox. Please don't hurt me. I promise that will be the next video. A lot of good mods have been coming out recently, within the last few weeks, so I had to cover them. You know what I mean? You feel me? I remember going over Wolfgang on Scratch, and I honestly really loved it. Apparently a lot of things have changed too, so I am curious what I'm going to be doing for my intro, considering I already did one for the Wolfgang. Right before we begin, let's take a look at some of the fan art that we got in the channel. First off, we got one coming in from Simon, I think it is. Like a Pokemon that's sighing, I guess. Honestly, I'm loving this style artwork. I think this is based off of Friday Night Funk, which I think is pretty damn cool. And I always love when the glasses have like that little gleam in it. That's nice. Next one coming in from Miko Newbie. This one is based off of the red thumbnail, and I think it's pretty damn cool. Like I said before, I love the recreations of the thumbnails. I think it's awesome. Next one coming in from D6 Ian. This one is based off of the profile picture of my current... Actually, it was originally the thumbnail for, I think, Evacuate. I think the Evacuate mod. Yeah, pretty damn dope. I love the fire in the background. Next one coming in from LD. Like I said, dude, the gleam on the glasses, ugh, so nice. Next one coming in from Kurt. I'm guessing it's based off of the jazz style mod that I just covered. Pretty damn sweet. I love the saxophone. I love the suit. Maybe I should wear a suit for one of my future videos. Someone said it should be named Azarus. Yeah, I think I got that right. Thank you again for sharing your work. I love them. Like I said, seeing all the artwork that comes in really makes my day. Makes my year. All right, so let's actually get into the mod here. This is I Made That version 1. Taking a look at the people who've worked on this mod. Thank you, Lex, for letting me know when it released. So on that note, let's get into the actual mod. So just like every single mod, no idea what it sounds like, no idea what it looks. Nah, I'm looking at it. We're gonna go over every single polo, then the beats, effects, melodies, and voices, and then check out the bonus, because there's a bonus now. Either way, let's take a look at beat 1. Oh, you can definitely tell someone actually made that beatbox. That's pretty nice. Moving on to beat 2, the goggles, or glasses. Let's hear it. Got some claps in there. It's a necessity at this point. I'm trying to remember the polos when I went over the scratch mod of this, but I honestly, it's been a couple months now, right? Last year, I think, since I went over this. Okay, let's move on to beat 3. Oh, that's nice. Dude, I always love when the beat is like fast-paced like that. Speaking of, I'm curious if there's like a secret polo. Okay, I don't think there's a secret polo. I keep on missing them. Moving on to beat 4. I am trying to figure out what this, like a collar? So he looks like a symbol, right? So I'm shocked that those things on the side aren't going down with it. Sounds nice though. So moving on to the sunglasses now. Yeah, the sunglasses. Okay. Breaking it down at the end there. I like that. Again, you can tell somebody beatboxed that. That's cool. I always love that. All right, moving on to the effects now. I think, I don't remember if it was a synth or a bass. I think it was more synthy. Definitely synthy. Gotta love it. I do remember that one. I don't know if it was effect 1, but I do remember that being the design for one of the polos before. Moving on to the goggles, huh? These look very familiar. You honestly never know what to expect with some of the effects. Honestly, sounds good. I'm curious to see what it sounds like with everything else. I forgot to mention their outfits. I'm liking the outfits. They're nice. On that note, moving on to effect 3. Let's give it a shot. Reminds me of the Last Day mod. The effects were very simple, but they do still add a lot to the melody overall. Moving on to the visor. Wait a minute. Yeah, there was a glitchy polo for one of the effects. Okay, I'm pretty excited. Hopefully it's cool. Clearly I'm remembering wrong. What was I thinking of? I think I was thinking of V6 of Setbox. Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking of. Alright, moving on to Effect 5. I do like me some bass. Although it was really quiet though. I have my volume all the way up. Shocked that it's not Effect 1. That sounded nice. So we got 2 basses going, or at least a synth and a bass. Moving on to the melodies now. Okay, I remember the mod now. I think that sounded a bit different too. Moving on to Melody 2, the double goggle. I do remember something like that. Okay, yeah, I remember that one. I really have to bring up the scratch version to see what polos are different. Super nice melodies so far. Moving on to Melody 3. Okay, yeah, that was nice. I like that one's design a lot. Was he wearing some kind of like mask? I think that was. That one's pretty dope. It sounds great. Moving on to Melody 4. I remember that one too. I think that one didn't change much. Sounds great still. Moving on to the cube. That one's interesting. I don't remember that one. Definitely not in the last version. I say the last version, but you know what I mean, the scratched version. All right, moving on to the voices now. Pretty excited for the voice. I'm curious if they're gonna stay similar.
You live in the city. Follow the rules. If you live in the city, everything will be okay.
If you live in the city, I couldn't get the rest. Some new voices I hear. Pretty dope, okay. It's weird hearing like the same melody, but like different. All right, moving on to, I remember the polo icon for this, so let's hear it. I know why I remember it now. One of the best choirs I've heard. There are a couple other mods that have some solid choirs. That one's good. It sounds a little bit different from the scratch version. Moving on to voice 3, let's hear it.
Protection's not the key. Now the Wolfgang is on us.
Okay, that voice is pretty solid. I love the cutoffs. Almost sounds like glitchy. Moving on to voice 4. Okay, the voices are pretty nice. Man, after this I gotta go back to see the scratch version. So, moving on to voice 5, the goggles. By far my favorite voice. Majestic. I have no words. I like how all of them are so in depth. And then there's this one. Alright, I'm pretty excited. Let's check out the beats, see how they sound. Beats are fire. Come on now. The beat was fire in the scratch mod. I already knew it was going to be fire in here. Moving on to the effects now. Let's hear it. The effects are pretty solid. I really remember this one's sound, but I forget what the polo looks like from the scratch mod. Solid effects. Let's go over the melodies now. Yeah, man, melodies are nice. Honestly, sounds even better. I like this one. It goes into like a higher pitch too. Moving on to the voices now. Voices, I'm really excited for them. Voices are pretty different because I'm pretty sure there's one with a TV in it, right?
You live in the city. Follow the rules. If you live in the city, live there will be alright. Live in the city. Follow the rules. Now, if you live in the city, live there will be alright. Live in the city. Follow the rules. Now, if you live in the city, live there will be alright.
Dude, all of them are doing their own thing, and then there's just this one. You already know what time it is. Let's make a damn beat. Brings me back to when I covered Wolfgang for the first time. Like I said, it's so similar, yet different. In a good way. Absolutely loving it so far, but of course, let's go check out the bonus.
I mean the way.
you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the, okay, I think it was version 5, Brazil. That reminds me of the last bonus for that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Pretty solid bonus altogether. It's nice and smooth. Once again, thank you guys so much for suggesting this mod. Of course, I had to check it out. Let me know what you guys think of this mod down in the comments. I am curious to see what you guys think of the remake. Like I said before, if you want to join the Discord, it will be down in the description. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all the members, the people who've joined the Discord already. And on that note, I guess I'll catch you in the next video.